I have had dreams my whole life that come true. Crazy
Just
stuff,
occasionally you get a little peek through.
Dust. Filter. Is this all hallucination? It's like a river's going by. There's a turtle, there's a fish, there's a log. For 5 years I had the dream, and then one day I'm there and it's the woman in the
Even if it's only once or twice in your life.
It's like looking through a pair of glasses. Imagine a Final Cut Pro on the edge video editing timeline. And you go back. That then gets edited, put together, cobbled together. I'm decompartmentalizing.
Okay, but
this will be studied for years, trying to figure out what was going on. Big, giant, spinning black vortex like a black hole. And then I would have to go into that.
Alex Jones, we're live.
The CIA is testing on cell towers wavelengths to calm the public during crises.
Oh, okay.
But so this is a device given to us by the gods. Google itself. I gotta this a little bit. In 1999, in the Baltimore Sun, big fucking problem, they have to differentiate and create a model that allows them to put it in boxes so they can make it make sense because they can't handle it.
It's hard
because I'm reporting to the government agency, so they'll listen and investigate.
That's big,
Joe. I'm like, damn, that's big. And I like to have dreams. I have like dreams that are like 20 years long, like you talk about DMT, where I'm a farmer, put my kids to sleep, take care of them, growing food, cutting trees down. They have designated me as an international terrorist, hate person all over the Western world. Thousands of years ago, and I had this wife and these kids. It was a whole lifetime like, you are a terrorist. I can't believe you're not in prison. Firestorm all over the news. It's like insane. Wow, it's good to be back. The kids starved to death and died. Actually, here's what's happening. See, it's mind-blowing. People attacking us. Hit the ground and pop back up. They 100% in San Francisco literally have an alien base. And they are astronaut-level people communicating, taking super hardcore levels of drugs and going into meetings with these things and making intergalactic deals. I've seen everything. Your brain working in the fourth, fifth, sixth dimension. My whole life, since I was about... first memories were every night was a DMT trip. When you open a gate interdimensionally, your brain's already filtering out most all these dimensions above and below and all around us.
Damn, Alex Jones.
And I just don't think people are ready for it. You can't handle it. Your eyes are already seeing it. You're like a cat seeing something or a dog. Only evil is going to come through. The CIA is on record with Timothy Leary and everybody promoting hallucinogens in the 60s. They admitted that it was a plan to try to see what it would do in the public. There's a larger program, and then they kind of backed off because it kind of got out of control. Over 100 years ago, Jet Propulsion Laboratory was lied to by the media and the corporate system. DARPA program, a nuclear reactor underneath the building. It wasn't supposed to tower. It caused mass mental illness and a controlled societal collapse. That scientist has a laboratory test. It'll then be organized and controlled in the mop-up crew by robots, controlled by the globalist programmers. Whoa. 5G and all the studies, LA Times, causes massive mutation and literally rattles your DNA apart. All of our kids are under attack. My family, your family, none of us are going to make it. There's a post-human era coming, the breakaway civilization, the deal's been made. It's not the third dimension. They've made frickin' deals with interdimensional aliens who believe that they're going to be given the operation to upload and be in that larger kind of board cube system of the world government. We're going to slowly titrate the dose and poison the public, dumb them down. And so once big tech got us all centralized, third dimensional resources. Beyond that. It's a fusion of artificial intelligence. Boom, you're all gone. So now we have to fight back. 1776 worldwide. The Earth is seen as egg yolk to give the propulsion power for this new thing that's going to be born. A whole synthesis of new life forms to give them temporal power over this planet. So many hydrogen bombs trying to ignite the atmosphere in the 1960s. The U.S. Air Force tried to destroy the atmosphere in 1968.
Operation Starfish Prime. They actually did.
It's psychotic. Dark forces, parasites, bacteria, worms. The lowest level is able to infect you with something that controls your brain. That's a real brainworm programming you.
This is toxic.
It programs you to get demon-possessed by that cat. Cats smell piss.
Yes.
Half of Brazil has the brainworm. That's science fiction.
Wow.
It's a damn brainworm. Kill the damn cats. There's a bunch of parasites. Real, ruling, technotronic.
But who are these people? Who is doing this? Who's working on these experiments? They don't want you to know. Oh my God, Eddie Bravo's here.
Roaches with a chip on their head. They run around.
You know, a lot of people think you're a Zionist shill. Oh, shit. That's the biggest one.
I know who they are. And they want it shut down. And Frank's overthrew all these different governments.
You out with this shirt.
Eddie, you know.
I'm going to make you regret wearing this fucking shirt.
My family was what they called high German. Ubermenschen. My grandfather, Ubermenschen. So, high IQ, the whole 9 yards. And I started buying books. When I was like 12, I walked into a bookstore and I want Mein Kampf. It's a breakaway civilization. People were running the psychology department to siphon off resources and build a whole new advanced system, interfacing with the occult, play everybody off against each other and collapsing. So when you study it, the globalist, God knows what they're into. Freaking, I have been there. By the time I was like 3 years old, I would have this dream that God has. Thought is creation. So just like we're trying to find out where we came from, God is constantly running every program, every operation, turning evil loose, good loose. Like a black knight with a sword goes, I would have these dreams, whole lives, dead kids, just those moments. Earliest memories, like 2-3 years old, where I would fly out to the edge of infinity and the globalists want to play God. The devil masquerades as an angel of light. So we're on this planet, the third dimension, which is a launch pad to all the other dimensions below and above. The third dimension, all the mathematics shows, is the primal seed of where all this happens. And the Earth's like an egg. We've got all this potentiality. And God will send out a transmission for a larger plan, but evil's willing to come in. And what does it say? Demoralize. Get rid of children. Don't have kids. Humans are bad. We'll be better once you're all gone. Forget empires. You have a new ruling class of technological elites. Public's watching TV. We'll give them widgets, foundation series type things to divert. This is all in the documents. From the Tibetans to the Mesoamericans to the Egyptians to the Druids, every ancient society describes the same thing. There are bad things that look like elves that have horns. They show you who they really are. They go, the aliens want blood, kill like 20 kids and everything. So the aliens like brings them in like sharks. And then they would like give them technology. They go, this is how it works. You build the atomic weapons this way. They would like show them bombers, bigger and bigger doses of drugs. They do electroshock. You saw the governor of Virginia say, we keep babies alive after they're born and kill them, right? Partial birth, they keep the baby alive. They take it in the back.
The infant would be delivered, kept comfortable, resuscitated, and then a discussion would ensue.
Viable babies, already born, can be killed. They want the organs. The Senate voted 3 days ago on Monday.
Keep the babies alive after they're born. Have a discussion.
How much money do you think they get? We're so censored. They're making their move right now.
Who's they?
They take the
Blood skin, Joe.
Why are we wasting this 7 pounds of meat?
You see how it works?
You really think that someone's going to legislate to harvest babies?
Cut out their pituitaries. It has adrenochrome in it and eat it. You ready for another ultra secret?
Where did Bill Hicks go to school?
He's not Bill Hicks.
You know what? Let's not be pussy. Choke me out.
You can't do it.
You know, you think I'm afraid of this? I'm not gay, but Eddie's good looking. Most skilled priest.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are the aliens, Joe, and everybody already knows this.
They would smoke the blood.
We are the aliens. I'll be honest with you. Genital blood. I kind of retarded.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Socially retarded. And so you're real. All of us put into a simulation to test us. Then imagine, Joe, no rules. 20 years ago, they had cows that produced human milk. Spiders that produced body armor. Spider guns. Okay. They have human-animal hybrids. 30 years ago, they've got giant human tissue farms. It's not a freaking tendon growing in a lab. 25 years ago, that they had human-animal embryos, but they killed them at the embryonic level. It's a freaking humanoid. Pull it up. 1947 to 1983, injecting over 1 million people with syphilis in the name of vaccine. 10,000 articles and documents or more where they're admitting. In 1962, the Joint Chiefs of Staff under L.L. Lemonster came to President Kennedy, this is on PBS, and said, we're going to blow up buildings, shoot up schools and movie theaters, bomb army bases and marine bases. People with their kids with name chains that are CIA get on a jumbo jet that takes off. It gets blown up over the Caribbean. We blame Cuba. That's our true story. Anyway, so here's some of the things I have. And then we can go forever. Here goes. I'm literally having Alzheimer's. What was the point again? Bobby was bad. Bobby Kennedy wanted to bomb the U.S. Embassy in Honduras.
Everything's a fucking conspiracy from top to bottom. Every single interaction.
That's just level one. You're given the crap, Joe. They've proven the DNA is a transceiver. That's why I'm usually kind of like almost autistic, is I'm just being...
They're going to put that to mariachi music.
And so what is your soul? What is your destiny worth? It's all mind work. Why do you think fraternities have you screw sheet? You know, give guys blowjobs. Get even deeper. They turn your heart off for 5 minutes and they pump oxygen into your blood. And you're in the meetings. I've talked to people that are involved. I mean, top scientists. And you're in the meetings with frickin' elves. Is the main clockwork elves.
Who's telling you this stuff?
Unclassified, Eddie. They broke through freaking dimensions, man. The aliens are coming through the dimension. It's all there is, dude. It's a cult, man. 3 burning wheels. Like there's a blue firmament over its head. It gives me something to take. I take it. I'll give them the full data of the plan that the gods want blood. The priest wanted to communicate with the alien. Quetzalcoatl, the flying serpent, wanted blood. Lion guy goes, the bone. It's not gravel. Petrified bone. Listen to me. They fucking did it, Bravo. That's the craziest shit ever. You can't fucking admit they're fucking killing already born kids. So you're telling me it isn't real when they had a fucking vote in the goddamn fucking Senate.
That's a conspiracy theory.
That's a conspiracy theory. You think you're fucking tough, you're about to get it. Bullshit! They're killing already born babies! Stop fucking lying! God fucking damn it! I'm getting pissed now. But let me go further.
Men, by the way, shouldn't be telling a woman what she should and shouldn't be doing with her body.
I will! The beast is 50 feet tall and it's manifest. It's all right there. You're made in the image of God. It's a big testing ground for other things that are going to come. when you jump to the next level, there's an even bigger war going on. There is this giant consciousness that's going. It looks like a comet. It has its head, it has its corona. You are going to the edge of the earth. And then you just reach that point where you don't even know what's real anymore. See, like the mathematics of the whole system. Are we even real people that have souls and free will? Because you can say, maybe we don't even exist. You don't exist. Joe doesn't exist. And nobody exists.
That is about as gangster and sinister and evil as you can.
Yeah, we
get.
went
That's what they love with technocracy, scientist cults.
New fucking world order.
You're going to be pinned against the wall by your enemies, and you're going to fight to the death. They want you because they're soulless, dead and rotting. What's a live ocean? Big crashing waves.
Yes.
We're allowed to talk about real things and hear real things. It's been freeing to realize I have that right. That this is all a big stage, and God wants to see some people dance. I'm 45. And I've had a long, adventurous life, so I'm probably like 60. Now I dream about this stuff. When you dial into that, it's like total war. It's like for only those minutes when everything's clear. Over and over. Imagine a Final Cut Pro video editing timeline. And you go back